I know nothing about Helldivers 2. That's what it looks like? I have no idea. This game looks like so much fun. Generic intro in the theduckgoesmoo here, back with another Max0r video, and today we're doing his newest video, which is Helldivers 2 review, triple the defense budget, Starship bloopers, I believe is what it's called. I wasn't sure if this was an actual upload or not because it said bloopers at the end, but I know absolutely nothing about Helldivers other than that it's not a multiplayer game or like a co-op game. Like I said, I have nothing about this game. I have not seen gameplay of this game. I'm going into this completely blind. This is my first time ever seeing anything related to Helldivers, or Helldivers 2, and it's a Max0r video, which probably is the best way to be introduced to a game, which is very similar to how I started with Lethal Company, and I actually just finished streaming Lethal Company. That was an absolutely hilarious live stream. Maybe I'll upload some clips on the gaming channel from that, but thank you so much, Peter. You can check my reaction to the last Max0r video, which was Baldur's Gate 3, which I knew almost nothing about that game. I'll leave it right up there. Also link down below in the description, and there's no Max0r playlist on my channel actually, but they come out whenever you upload new videos, and I thoroughly enjoy them, and the Metal Gear ones are waiting until I actually get to play those games because I'm trying to avoid spoilers for that. But shout out to the patrons, they get all the videos day early, and 11% of a Patreon channel. Could not do this if it was not for them. I do read all your comments, leave them down below, so shout out to the people that told me that this wasn't a bloopers video and it's an actual real Max0r upload. Just the thumbnail looked very not very blooper-esque, if that makes any sense. But let's jump into Helldivers 2, and I'm probably not ready for whatever this game has in store. Alright.
This
skip the intro.
Many certifiable thought
I
crimes.
know nothing about Helldivers 2.
An amazing co-op shooter.
That's what it looks like? I have no idea.
Like No Man's Sky. Except instead of exploring the
played that game
cosmos,
either.
you die horribly in the Somme. Every copy of Helldivers 2 is personalized. Joel wanted me to fight 10,000 fire ants in a universe.
This game looks brutal.
Be set on all sides by
it
curious
looks
wildlife and the
graphics are great.
Terminators, Super Earth, the galaxy's last and only bastion of managed democracy, sends its finest men, women,
actually the
and
graphics?
children over 7 to liberate
Over
and
7,
spread
okay.
freedom to the most horrifying hellscapes known to man, where war crimes
Is it
are not only
inspired by
justified,
Warhammer?
but are necessary. We play as the Helldivers, humanity's finest in emancipation and friendly fire incidents. But there's no need to worry about that last one because we are incredibly expendable.
Oh really? It's a
All
lot
across
like
the
the
galaxy,
company.
Liberty's enemies march ever closer, but through the power of teamwork,
So you just fight
friendship,
robots?
and 500-kilogram bombs, we will fight for freedom, for democracy, and most importantly, because it's really funny. Dudes
Why is
be
it
like,
funny?
Helldivers 2 is military propaganda. My brother in Christ. It worked. Triple the
It
defense
worked! Triple the defense budget! Oh, Lord. Is this a song called Democracy? Is this song actually from Helldivers 2? Well, it says Super Earth will never die, so I'm not sure if it's an actual, like a nerdcore song or not. Edited by Max0r. Okay, an incorrect review of Helldivers 2.
The first thing you'll notice upon entering the SES Judge of Judgment is the incredibly stupid name. And yes, you are able to name it other things using the Wizard 101 naming scheme. Things like the Pride of Pride, Star of the Stars, Patriot of Patriotism, and my personal favorite, the Founding Father of Family Values. Because this game has a lot of violence in movies. Oh, here you see me depicted as the Soy Wojak. The second thing you'll notice upon entering the bridge is the ongoing galactic war, and that we are currently
robots
fucking
and
losing the
aliens.
galactic war. Which is why we need to suit up with exactly 3 of our friends and choose which planet is in vital
My
need of
friends were
the
talking about this
democratic
game tonight.
process.
The friends I play
If
Lethal
you
Company
don't
with.
have any friends, then I hope you can speak good Mandarin. I think I did something to make him mad. But to win the Galactic War, we must first understand the Galactic War. We can ill afford another Malevolon Creek, which is why I'm going to go over each of the 2 fronts that are currently reducing us to smears across the galaxy. And I'm going to do it at difficulty 7
Is it like a story, or
which
is it something that's constantly changing?
The perfect enlistment age. On the left-hand side of the political spectrum, we have the Automaton Front, an enemy focusing on range tactics,
And the
armor
robots?
slight excess, and an extremely high amount of explosive ordnance.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm out of here, guys, later. If that sounds a little bit intimidating, then don't worry. I haven't even gotten to the horde of angry chainsaws yet.
Oh, no, Chainsaw Man.
Reference goes in the video here. But talking about the
Oh,
Automaton
no,
Front is
dingy.
never complete without talking about the fucking Creek, or as it is known by our honored veterans, Space Vietnam. This goddamn planet has been responsible for most of our casualties.
Why? What is wrong with the creek?
Is this SpongeBob? And that is genuinely impressive considering that 10 million men have already died in the Battle of the Madagascar Lemur. Those are considered rookie numbers, and we're already outpacing the Taiping Rebellion. In fact, every single military operation we conduct is in some way related to Malevelon Creek. And personally, I don't really see what all the hype is about. After all, it's just one planet. How important could one planet possibly be?
Are they all fighting for that planet, or... I did not expect this game to be look this good.
We will go interdimensional. We will unlock the secrets of the universe. God has laid them out like Christmas presents.
Was that Alex Jones?
Boot camp's got fucking weird recently. Malevelon Creek, and by extension, the rest of the front, is essentially an exercise in how much PTSD one man can possibly get. Their firepower is so overwhelming, so absolutely
and you're trying to
that
get the planet
as an endless retreat where you accidentally accomplish all of your objectives would be very generous, as it implies that I do the objectives.
Fucking shit.
This can occasionally push you into what we call unfortunate tactical positions.
Oh yeah,
At which
that
point,
would be
your
that.
main options for survival are going to be watching your slower friends get burned to death in the Mekong.
Slower? Wait, so you can be fast characters? I don't need
I
fast.
will never unhear that scream. So yes, this planet may be what economists call bad use of our human capital. But after dealing with several days of what I can only describe as angry forklift decommissioning. Oh shit, this motherfucker's not OSHA certified. You really need a stepladder for that, sir. Okay, call me crazy, but I think there's a turret around this corner, guys. I fucking hate the creek. I can safely say that the attachment has become fucking personal. And honestly, I just want to see how many bodies one planet can hold. We lost
So
Vietnam,
is it constantly
we lost
changing?
Afghanistan, and yes, we definitely lost America.
Ah,
So
well.
goddammit,
American
I'm not
Dad.
going to lose this shit to ones and zeros. God gave this galaxy to a non-binary species, and service guarantees gender affirmation. Fun facts about the bot front. Number 10, man urinates on fellow passenger for not being allowed to smoke. Number 9, if you happen to make the mistake of fighting here, you're quickly going to realize that most of our forces are Chinese, each one taking glorious revenge against the steel plants they work in. Very auspicious behavior. And conversely, we Guilo have been sent by our barbarian prince to fight the hordes of angry roaches. For it is the God-given right of the defense lobby to remind the bugs that it is man who was made in God's image. Really can't wait to die on fucking legally distinct Klendathu. The Terminid
What do you mean?
front.
What is it called?
The Terminid population problem is a wide assortment of increasingly horrifying demons. Each
Who
one
makes
abandoned
this
by their
game?
creators in completely different ways. My guy's got a bad case of the rigor mortis. We've got small bugs, big bugs, immortal bugs, bugs that
Why are they
function
immortal?
as artillery, and of course, the bugs that stalk you at night. Thankfully for us though, napalm is an equal opportunity employer.
We're still using napalm.
A lot of positions are open right now. That is to say, once you start fighting the bugs, you do not stop for about 40 minutes or so.
40?
Because, they just spawned a battalion from the ground like the goddamn Viet Cong for the 3rd time in a row. And I do not have enough raid for this shit. Good fucking throw, dude. I just want to walk to the McDonald's, guys. I'm just a level 1 goblin. It's literally my birthday. I'm a little birthday boy.
That's a lot of bugs for not a lot of people.
We don't really know how they move between planets. And I don't think they have what you would call a plan. Rather, the Terminid simply appear in places they wish to eviscerate. Kind of like a Whole Foods. So, you can imagine my shock when I learned that those white bitches were trying to gentrify the moon. They are ruining the amazing local culture of,
the moon.
California. I hope it's becoming obvious that fighting these things under normal circumstances is what we call, same-day shipping to God. What the fuck? Fortunately
Dive
for us,
into a
though,
laser?
we have access to a wide variety of unique and hilarious tools, which
Okay,
are
so
only
you like
accessible via inputting
make
a
classes?
series of hand signs, informally known as airstrike jutsu. Whether it's big airstrikes, bigger airstrikes,
That definitely
biggest
seems
airstrike
like
the
a
engine
macro
can
key
sustain,
thing.
or airstrikes that specialize in killing everything except the enemy. There are so many bad guys with so much damage to be done that the most challenging part is keeping your team out of the blast radius.
But is it? Do you?
What have
Run?
you fucking done? And yes, you do have to throw them, which means you can drop them, throw the wrong asset, and even attach them to enemies
Why are they
that
so
are running into you.
powerful but so
My
small?
personal favorite combination is definitely the napalm and chlorine gas, for when
Oh?
you really want your enemies to feel pain. Inside and out. We also offer a gluten-free variety. Now, of course, airstrikes aren't the only thing we can deliver.
Oh.
Just most of them. Because here at the Defense
So is it
Department,
literally just
we
you and
take
your
care to
friends
provide-
on a planet,
to
or they're
provide-
NPCs you
to
fight with?
provide, why can't I say words? A wide array of support tools. And by
I just want
support tools,
Titanfall 3.
I mean the machine gun, which are crucial and necessary for fighting, literally anything. We've got flamethrowers, jetpacks, automatic
This game
lasers
looks
that
like so
demand
much
human
fun.
sacrifice. Average American police taser with unlimited ammo, automatic targeting, and a vendetta against teammates. For when you really hate everything in a general direction. Railguns that encourage you to fire volleys like Napoleonic line infantry. It also has 2 fire modes called safe mode and unsafe mode. And
What?
of course, the giant death robots that
Titanfall.
randomly explode sometimes.
That's fine.
That is the last time I buy a fucking Tesla. My personal favorite strategy involves everyone giving their mechs to the designated disabled man, who will proceed to stay inside of 6 different wheelchairs for 40 minutes. And as a caveat, we force him to crawl on the ground between mechs for immersion reasons. But
Wait,
honestly,
what?
all of these fantastic tools absolutely pale in comparison to the fast and convenient resupply of GamerSup's energy drinks, here to give you a
With his
fantastic
flavor.
boost to your gaming abilities, which, if you want to
Does Max
win
have a
this
flavor
battle,
yet?
I will now expect of you.
Does he have a
We
cup
and the
yet?
Chinese are not
That's
going
duck.
to be taking back Osto 2 on 8 hours of sleep, but they did also release a sleep aid. In case somebody gives you too much energy. How am I getting away with this shit? GamerSupps comes in many different flavors, such as
Good.
Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000,
That's Badgers.
Grandpa's Ashes, and Good.
Which is Smitty's.
It's just good.
I'm about to
All at
record
the
another
low
Smitty video
price
today. I've
of
been doing 2 of them a
40
week.
cents per stratagem, which is literally cheaper than the dirt I am dying over. I went to Amazon and checked. So if you
and
are
how-
still watching this video somehow, and God bless you if you are, you can have GamerSupps delivered with 10% off by opening the description and clicking the special stratagem code.
I don't have
what
that.
else do we have?
I'm on Xbox.
We have sentry guns, in case you really don't want to play the game, as well as a strange amount of primaries that are child safe. Can't wait
It's
for
fine.
the devs to nerf this one and say some shit like, sorry, Helldivers, Command sent us rigatoni instead of railgun shells. Now, in this kind of environment with...
You just stick that on somebody?
Casualties are not just expected. They are required.
Say they're
You
mandatory.
don't really get to 12 million by being an easy game, which is why, upon the occurrence of my teammate's tragic passing, I will gain the ability to replace my friends with a legally distinct Helldiver, ready to fight and die for the worst planets you have ever seen. Like my brother in Christ, you are fighting over the Arizona iced tea world. Missions in this game are
99
usually comprised
cents.
of exploring new and fantastic worlds, and then building a Walmart supercenter on them. Local
is that
residents
really-
be damned. To that end, we have a
You're
great
just
diversity of
expanding.
missions, like geological surveys, rescuing civilians who move their heads like confused avians, like the chicken, spreading industrial amounts of carcinogenic gas, and launching the fucking nuclear missile.
Towards
We did it,
what?
Patrick? We saved Estanu, along with
By
a myriad of
nuking
side
it.
objectives, which usually boil down to killing everything that moves, and occasionally loading a gun that will do it for you.
That
We,
sounds
don't
awesome.
Really talk about the eradicate missions because they
Why?
tend to play themselves. All in service to liberate a planet by an astounding 0.0003%. This isn't a fucking charity, all right?
Wait.
Reach 100% liberation and lose all of it the very next day. I am currently
Wait, how
reporting to
did-
you from the
How did it get
5th
back?
Siege of Hellfire. Planets and Helldivers also
So
have a
it's-
unique blend of beautiful environments.
Is it like a
the
chess
Heaven
game
planet,
almost?
Where it is
Like-
impossible to escape
or
God's light.
Risk?
The constant meteor storm planet, where it is illegal to stand still. The fire tornado planet. The weird fucking animal planet.
Oh,
I'm going to call
crab
you
raid.
Genghis Shinglesbringer. And the planet that, before it was removed from the game, randomized your airstrikes, which made the process of calling a resupply much more interesting.
It's not a
Please put this back in the
resupply.
game. Look, Helldivers is a game that gives you a lot of tools, and
I didn't
a lot
expect
of
it to be like this
so
polished.
honestly, the task of describing it all to you is not my fucking job. The
Ah,
developers are literally adding things faster than I can show them to you.
I
began making
I
this
might
video
need this
before
stream.
Max existed. So inevitably, when the day comes that Arrowhead
If I do
adds
play this
the
game, I will
secret
live stream
third
it.
faction that we don't legally know anything about,
You can also join my
I
description
guess
and
I'll be
notified
making a
every
video
single time I
about
go
it.
live.
As long as this one gets views. Overall, Helldivers 2 is an absolute chaotic mess.
Me and my
where
friends
every
would
mission begins and ends with
definitely
the
be our own
that
worst
we are
enemies.
not going to make it, and yet somehow, some way, I still find a way to disappoint my friends. Some may consider it difficult, while others may consider it fucking
gives me
bullshit. But
Battlefield
personally,
kind of vibes.
surviving against all odds in the face of complete,
But also a little
absolute
Titanfall,
absurdity
maybe.
is a big reason that I still love this game, no matter how many game-breaking bugs they introduce.
Oh?
Sorry, Helldivers. This gun's accuracy rating is so high that it causes integer overflow. And with the Galactic War still ongoing, our story of spreading managed democracy
But
has only
Is
just
that like
begun.
everybody? Like, is it everybody
We
in the
have
world
ships, we have the weapons.
is fighting
we
different
need
fronts?
Soldiers.
It's like a big
the
open world kind of.
angry Chinese guy. Service guarantees affordable health care. They'll keep fighting.
Yeah,
and
but is
they'll
that what it
win.
is? Like, there's
As long
constantly
as
on the
Battlefront
map.
plays the game today. On a more personal
And the entire
note,
world
the
is trying to
Ministry of
fight,
Truth
take the game
extends its
back.
gratitude to
I don't
all
know.
of its very kind patrons, enabling and financing our propaganda on a truly galactic scale. Your money is being put to excellent use, making only the funniest and most original content. Anyways, time to report to my execution now.
Oh, that's understandable. Man, the fact that we've gotten this many Max0r videos, like, this recently, like, I just did the Baldur's Gate 3 video a couple weeks ago, another game I knew nothing about. I knew, like, you could play as a bear in that game, and it's like D&D, or you could do, like, anything possible, and that there's no microtransactions, but I know nothing about Helldivers. Not a thing. I did not know a single thing about it until this video, and it does look like a lot of fun. It has more views than the Baldur's Gate 3 review? What in the world? I feel like this is the game that me and my friends are definitely gonna have to try at some point, and we will, of course, live stream it. And of course, I feel like I'm gonna have a target on my back with my friends, and they're gonna have targets on their backs because that's just how friendships work. So this is definitely gonna be a game I'm gonna have to try. Hopefully, you know, they keep adding fun stuff to it. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to try it, but definitely stay tuned for that. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and hope I made it a tiny little better. Hope you're subscribed to those future Max0r videos. But until the next one, take care and keep the music.
We were